So we join this heat of the Thames Challenge Cup at Forley, and we can see the German crew closest to us at the top of your screen with a comfortable lead over Eastbourne Rowing Club. They're furthest away from you, probably about some 3 or 4 lengths behind. We joined this race just past the halfway mark, so they've gone off the start road just over, what, 1,000, probably now about 1,300 metres. And we've got a shot there of the German from the rowing club of Bayer Leverkusen. You might know as a football club, but they do rowing and hockey. They go by the name of Rudern Tennis und Hockey Club Bayer Leverkusen Deutschland. And they are a very strong crew, John, and leading this race comfortably.
They're looking like a very good setup, aren't they? And of course, these multi-sport centres that they have in Germany is a model that we might be looking for in this country. We're certainly studying other ways of trying to combine the limited funds to try and get more into rowing, but joining up with other clubs as well seems to be a way ahead. I mean, Eastbourne there, I think, is a coastal club, and it's interesting to notice there are a few coastal clubs here, and there's a cycle where every few years they have a river race against other coastal clubs where they use what they call river boats, which is what we call racing boats, as opposed to coastal boats. And so for that year only, which I think is every 3 years, they actually practice in these fine boats, and that's why they suddenly turn up occasionally, but not regularly.
So we're looking at the very distinctive colours there from Eastbourne Rowing Club. Great to see them in this event at Henley, the Thames Challenge Cup for Club 8. But it's the Bayer Leverkusen crew. Many of these men have raced at Henley before, whether it's in the rowing events like the Thames or the Britannia, or indeed in the Prince of Wales, the sculling event. I see the stroke of Bayer Leverkusen, Felix Krahn. He's the furthest away from you out of shot at the moment. Was a Prince of Wales semi-finalist in 2012. So there's a lot of experience in this Ralph Mahler coached 8.
There are no Muppets in this. It's a club event, so I mean there's a wide disparity of competencies, but I mean there's no Muppets. I mean Eastbourne were not asked to qualify, so clearly there have been results this year that have satisfied the stewards that should go straight into the draw. At the moment they're sort of competing well against the German crew, but the German crew seem to have a reasonably comfortable lead at the moment.
Yeah, I think Eastbourne had a great result at the Wallingford Regatta where they came into the final and finished 6th in the final. Of course they had to qualify through for that final. So that's probably why the stewards have put them straight through into this event, but no doubting that it's the German crew from Bayer Leverkusen coming up to the finish line. We'll get a shot and pull back, and we'll see the bows of their yellow Ompacher shell, the weapon of choice for many European rowers at least. And there go Eastbourne Rowing Club in a similar boat passing the line, and I suspect Bayer Leverkusen did not have well, the hardest of rows, and just congratulating Eastbourne.